You guys can see this, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Massage's setup is cute tonight, y'all. Y'all need to contact us for this. Better be registering for your audition.
Audio gets really bad when you get it right on the mic like that. It cuts out.
What's going on, y'all?
This is the new section.
Yeah, there you go. I was about to say I'm the only one vibing out. Y'all better be vibing out. Hey. We gonna bring it tonight.
Yes. Loving it. Yes. Hey. I'm gonna start at 7:15. Can't nobody hear you, Kane. You on mute.
Trying to restrain yourself. Damn out there. Yeah, he's trying to restrain himself. It's okay.
No, I'm an idiot. I was all vibing and I tried to take a drink out of my drink, but the can was backwards, and so I
Look it.
Oh, nice.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey. We start at 7:15, just so y'all know.
Mr. Roar brought the jams tonight.
right.
Yeah, I know, right? I got some music ready tonight, man. About to open the show. Good. We all ready? Is my SafeWord crew ready? Here, holla at me. Check in, Ken. Check in. You here?
We here.
Dang, biting the ring. See, Ken biting that ring? Yes, miss.
Like I like
Better bring it. Better bring it. All right. All right. All right. All right. Hey!
How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on?
Yeah. Bow.
All right, everybody.
Meow.
So getting started here tonight. You know what it is. This is SafeWord platform. Platform for teaching and learning and opening the eyes of our audience to the worlds of kink, BDSM, and
Relationships.
I am your host, Mr. Kane Marcos.
And I am your other host, Mr. Roar Storm.
And you know who it is, Miss Sasha Lyncher, your co-host.
Yes. So if you tuned in to the video post this week and you're on the edge of your seat wanting to know what the kink of the month is, you're going to have to wait. I think, yeah, you're gonna have to wait at least till after Hot Topics. So, but if you want to see that video or you want to reach out and connect, all of the links to the video, our emails, the social media, all that will be in the description box below.
Right. And while you're here, you better go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date on your educational content around kink, BDSM, say it with me now, and
relationships.
yeah.
I'm loving Miss Sasha's setup tonight. She coming hard with it. She's like, okay, I gotta step up the game because see, Ken and I, we got toys up. Be watching because these change. Okay, we're collectors. They change. I don't know about him, but Shredder is the. I even got a special light for him. Hey now. Okay. Anyways. So here's what we're gonna do. We need to say hello to our A1 since day one. He rocks with us on all of our videos, rocks with us on all of our lives. He's a part of the Patreon. He follows us on everything, he comments on everything. So, crew, can we say hi to our fan favorite? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey. So we love Roy to death. He rocks with us on everything, on every social media platform. SafeWord, Roy is a part of it. So you want to be like Roy and get your shout out, you gotta be like Roy. Start joining the Patreon, watching videos, liking, commenting, subscribing, and all of that. Yes, you have
what you got, Mr. Kane?
What you got, Mr. Kane?
Nothing. Can you check your?
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. So, Sensitivity. Oh, damn, I'm loud. You can just say I'm loud. Damn. Okay, just say I'm. Hold on, I'm technical.
No, you're not loud. Your mic is just picking up like all of the highs and muffling them out.
Everything.
So
Yeah, it's part of it.
I'll try to scream to do you a solid, but
We haven't gotten to that part of the show yet.
I know, right? Can you just can we just calm down, Mr. Technical Difficulty over here? Okay. So
when you watch this back, you're gonna be mad at
this is Safe Word. And here on Safe Word, we have a safe word of the day. We use this safe word to halt, stop, and completely put a pause on all topic of conversation. So, Safe Word crew, would we like to let everybody know what the safe word of the day is? If you don't know it, it's on the board. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Edge. Okay, the safe word is edge because yeah, that's our kink of the month. So we'll be getting to that.
You on the edge of your seat.
On the edge, you know. So yes, we here at Safe Word use Zoom, and sometimes Zoom has audio issues. So Safe Word crew, we'd like to show everybody what we do to get people to shut the heck up if no one's stopping when you're saying the safe word. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right? Throw that symbol up if no one's stopping when you're saying the safe word, but make sure you say the safe word of the day, which is edge, so everybody knows what it is. Mr. Kane, do we have Miss Sasha?
Hot topic.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we do.
All right.
We do. I was excited for this.
We live for hot topics.
Live for hot topics.
All right, so I'm saving the best for last. So for starters, are you guys familiar with the new dating terminology and things that are passing around on like the apps and like what people are sending each other when they're doing their hookups?
Like what?
Have you guys heard of fluid bonding?
What the hell is that?
That sounds like blood exchange. Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's nothing too serious. It's just a new term that basically means unprotected sex. So instead of saying like, hey, I want to hit it with the rubber off, it's like, oh, I'd like to fluid bond with that person, or like, hey, are you down for some fluid bonding? And it sounds a little bit.
That sounds nasty.
It sounds worse than
it's more invasive when you say fluid bonding as opposed to do you want to hook up?
Right. That makes me rethink. Like if someone comes up to me and says, hey, you want to fluid bond with me?
No, I don't.
Something about like, hey, do you want to hook up? You imagine that they're trying to be protected, or like they're going to use protection.
Something.
Bonding is just straight up, like what it is. It's unprotected. We're going to be swapping juices here.
No.
So.
No. Youth protection.
That's like
that comes up. That's what it is.
Do you want
so
fluid bonds?
Keep yourself safe out there.
Keep yourself safe out there. I don't know what else to say about that.
Fluid bond with people that you have connections with. Okay.
Yes. Someone that you please, both of you guys go get tested, regardless if you're fluid bonding or not. Get tested.
Or an exchanging of fucking personal information. Okay. What else we got?
All right. So just a couple of quick picks. There was this one lady. She happened to be a phone sex worker, right? And the reason why this story made a couple of headlines is because she did it for 5 years. She started out doing it out of university because it was quick money to help her pay some of those odds and end bills, every month. And she ended up sticking to it for a couple of years. And at the end of it, she just didn't want anything to do with men no more because there's some.
Well,
can you imagine the kind of shit that comes through on a phone sex line?
Yeah.
Like just running one of those, having to answer the calls, and so she gives a detailed recount of some of the calls that she's gotten, some of the things that just ultimately took her off of that bandwagon for good. Just ain't messing with these dudes no more because she dealt with the worst of them for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and so coming into the next one, man, like this is definitely going to be something you girls are going to get riled up about, and you should. So there's a woman who
you should.
There was a woman who was married for 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she never had an orgasm, and so instead of communicating with her husband, she decided to reach out for help, and now her business is just all out there, so doesn't disclose her information, doesn't disclose her name, but now it's out there. So a bunch of dudes that have been married for 12 years are kind of going
look at that lady like
Hello.
So the reason why she was reaching out for help is because she said, I haven't had an orgasm in 12 years that I've been married. And at this point, it's too far and too long to bring it up. No, it isn't.
No, not if it's vested and it matters.
That's all part of the game, sweetheart. Like, you've been married for 12 years. You should at least be comfortable enough to be like, hey, you know what? You ain't never hit it right since day one. Like,
right. I mean, at some point, aren't you at least irritated? Yeah, I mean, like, it never comes out.
Somebody in the right direction. If you can't guide nobody, then what are you doing?
But looking at the silver lining of the situation, you know, edging champion of the world, going 12 years, just, you know, never hitting the peak, always cusping the edge. So hats off to this young lady. But brings up a really valid point that, you know, there needs to be a lot more communication being had in these relationships, especially if, you know, you go and, I mean, a year is too damn long to go without, you know, getting the big O. So
yeah,
like, at what point were you gonna say something? At what point did you decide, you know, like, you know what, this is just what it is, this is my life, I'm gonna accept it right here as it stands?
No.
All
right,
no.
So those ones are super quick because I was super excited to get to this one right here. All right, so y'all ladies need to buckle up because I'm gonna take you guys on a ride. This is gonna be an emotional roller coaster. You guys are gonna be out your seat, in your chairs, on the floor, just all over. All right, so but first, let's have a vape.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna get intense. I have a feeling. Okay.
If my brother's watching, he's cracking up right now. That was a little side joke between him and I. But all right, so I don't even know where to start because this is just all too good. So there's a woman in Kentucky. All right, so her first name's Crystal. Just for her privacy, I won't disclose her last name. But if you look it up, you know, you'll find out all of her information. You can look her up on social media if that's something that you're into, or if you're just that damn weird, go for it. But so we're gonna go ahead and call her Miss Kentucky Crystal. Now, she got into a little bit of a pickle with the law because she had the cops called on her for stabbing her neighbor.
Okay.
Now, the altercation stemmed from, now this is, get buckled up, man. Like, this roller coaster is just.
Let's do this.
So, I want you guys to pay really close attention to this next piece, all right? She had an altercation with her neighbor because she borrowed a sex toy from him.
Edge. Wait, what?
She edged it. Okay, the baby did what?
Why?
The neighbors.
Why?
Oh, I'm sorry. You thought this was over.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh no. We got a couple.
Oh no.
All right. So coming up on the loop-de-loo. Her neighbor also just so happens to be her cousin.
Okay, so why am I here?
Wait, hold on. Where was this at?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Okay.
Corbin, Kentucky.
Deep South.
To all of our fans listening in Kentucky,
we love y'all.
We love you, but you ain't gonna like us very much for the next about 4 minutes and 72 seconds.
Just talk to y'all friends. Just be there for y'all.
Just tune out of this part of SafeWord.
Be a safe space for your friends. Go ahead, Brother Kane.
All right, so she borrowed. Okay, borrowed.
Oh God.
From her
neighbor. I'm still wondering why.
You borrowed a sex baby. It's clothes is one thing, but damn.
Like, go to the store.
And no shame in it, right? Like I'm really not trying to throw shade or anything. Like I'm really not trying to
just go get one. Amazon delivers discreetly to your door.
Oh no, like I ain't trying to be like bigoted or anything like that. Like, please don't take this like insulting, you know, to the LGBTQ community or whatever, what have you. But so she's borrowing a sex toy from her neighbor who happens to be her cousin and is also a dude. And so, I mean, like borrowing piece of it already kind of, but it doesn't disclose what type of sex toy it is. And I really don't think it matters. Like, any kind of sex toy. I mean, if you own that, that's yours. Like you,
But,
that's
okay.
easy.
Okay, but I'm gonna address the elephant in the room, and this might get a little unpopular or controversial, but I don't really care. I really have a real question. I want to know what toy it was because she's borrowing a toy from her cousin who's a male, unless her cousin's gay. I like what?
There are so many questions that
Right, like what toy did you borrow that you couldn't?
Now, so, and it doesn't specify like exactly what type of toy it was. And so, I mean, like but just run through the Rolodex of sex toys and figure out which one you'd be comfortable sharing with your cousin.
A handcuff, maybe.
Yeah.
Like a set of cuffs, like worst case scenario.
Handcuffs,
Worst case scenario, maybe a
paddle,
ball gag.
blindfolds. Those are the basicest of things, but
Right, anything that touches bodily fluid.
Yeah.
No, you don't share that.
Exchange, like yeah.
I mean, shoot, people go as far as like even when they're coming into the dungeon, they bring their own stuff because they, I mean, like, everything's sanitized and they don't want to use that kind of stuff, or they have their own setup, their own toys bought there.
My clothes with people, like
I'm not gonna lie. I've gone to a couple of sex shops in San Diego, and like you walk in and there's like a $5 movie bin at Walmart. There's like a rack in the middle of like the sex shop.
No,
it says gently used.
No.
Gently used.
No, I've never seen that. Shut up. No.
Not toys.
I could phone a friend right now and be like, "Hey, man, when we went to that sex, because
that is coming for the next live. You are phoning a friend because I need some receipts on this. I need some receipts on this.
So me and my buddy Robbie, right? We went to a couple of different spots. We were trying to get a going away plaque for our buddy that was in the service, and he was getting out. And so one of the things that, like the shop like to do, and, all branches of service like to do is they like to set up like this going away, like memorabilia, for people that are, moving on from the Marine Corps, transitioning out. So what we were looking for this particular gentleman, we asked him, like, what do you want on your plaque? And so he got passed over for a promotion, which kept him from re-enlisting. So something that we said in the military was, you got screwed by the big green weenie. And so we asked him, like, what do you want on your plaque? And he said, just give me a big fat, just right there. And he was like, so I'll always remember how I got screwed.
Damn.
We had a completely different idea for his plaque, but me and my buddy decided, like, we were going to make it interchangeable. So he rode a motorcycle, but he was like 5'2", so he looked funny as hell on that thing. So we went out and we got a little motorcycle and the smallest action figure we could find to put on it. And then we made it interchangeable, so where we could put like this big dildo, on his plaque, he could put whatever was on there. So we had to hit up a couple of these shops to see, like, where can we find, like the biggest, greenest one that we could find. And we went into this one in downtown San Diego that there was just a bin, like I said, like that $5 movie rack, like in the store, or sometimes it's got like, movie theater candy or something. It was a bin like that with a sign in it that said, discount gently, discount sex toys.
Not toys though.
I'm sorry, not toys. Like if you can't afford it,
videos, yes, but not toys.
Don't get gently used. That's how you catch stuff.
Not it.
Just because it says dishwasher safe doesn't mean that a dishwasher is going to take care of it.
It doesn't mean
it's not to be passed around just because it's dishwasher safe and you washed it.
Well,
no.
I mean, they even have like, if you go through any sex education courses or read the box, okay? Because most female toys for insertion are suggested not to share. Even if you have a partner, you guys shouldn't share. It messes up with the H. So that's where I'm like, what?
How does that even come in?
Right, so getting back to this story though, because like I said, we got a couple of loop-de-loops to get through.
Okay.
So this gentleman decided to go over to his neighbor/cousin's house to request his toy back. It resulted in an altercation, and she stabbed him.
Oh, this is the stabbing story. What?
The hell?
No, she stabbed him over a freaking toy?
A borrowed toy.
His toy. You stabbed him over his toy.
I need details. Like what?
Like, do you really want to know the details? I mean, if you look at the facts of the story, like you're already borrowing something that you shouldn't be. But like, what happened to the cup of sugar? What happened to like, yo, we had a ketchup, like,
Where were
stuff
the
like
steps?
that. Like, you guys got any honey? I'm making some sweets. Nah, like, yo, like, how did that conversation even come up? Like, oh,
Where's
I just
your
bought
toy?
this
I
new,
need
10-incher. Can I borrow that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let me get through with it first, and then you can take it for a spin.
Oh my goodness, no, no, and no, like,
And so
what?
then, like, if you're lending out your toys, do you really expect it back? Like, do you want it back?
Who lent it?
I'm baffled with you and these dang stories. This is why Kane does hot topics.
All right,
I
last loop.
Oh, we're still on this ride. Okay, hold up. Let me buckle back in.
Oh yeah, please stay buckled. So officers showed up on scene because she called the cops on herself, saying, like, I just stabbed my cousin. So cops showed up, got both sides of the story. So the officer was going to place her under arrest. So this chick, and this is the police officer's account of what happened. So this chick, he says that she balled her fists up, raised them, puffed her chest out, and began advancing towards me.
So she's like,
so she bowed up on the officer.
let's go. What in the world? Over a toy. Over a toy.
All over a toy.
Girl, it wasn't that good.
We're still children, apparently. Over toy.
Bitch, learn to share. Apparently,
I don't know.
you can't get your own. So
Well, yeah, he learned how to share. Like, what, you got to give it back after you're done playing with it, though. Come on now.
go get your
It's
own.
not a Tonka
We're
truck.
grown.
I drove it for a little while. You want to drive it?
It's not a Tonka truck. It ain't your favorite stuffed animal. It ain't your blankie. It's, like,
Oh, goodness. Hot topics for real.
yo, like, I'm even iffy when, like, I send family home with Tupperware. Like, I don't necessarily want it back, like.
Right.
Unless it's my good Tupperware that don't get stained and like
Oh no,
grody.
I got Tupperware for family to take home. Like, I don't need that back.
If
Like,
it's spaghetti or anything that's gonna stain, go ahead and take this. Go ahead and keep this. I don't want it back.
Right. I hate stained Tupperware.
I don't care if it's cheap lunch meat Tupperware that I want to use to give people stuff. If it's stained, I don't want it. I'm gonna throw it away. I don't want it.
Yep.
So I had a buddy of mine who brought me something over one time, and it was in a Tupperware or whatever. We were having a get together, throwing down for, I think, like a UFC fight or something. And so he brought over, like his signature dish in this Tupperware. And so I told him I'd wash it and I'd get it back to him, and I washed it that night. Right. And so the following weekend, he had an event over at his house for like his kid's birthday or something. I went over and I brought him his Tupperware back.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess he had forgotten that he lent it to me to begin with. And he was like, I'll get this back to you.
Uh-huh.
So, and I was just like, I didn't think anything of it. 3 months later, he comes back and that thing is just like atrocious, right? Like it was clean, or well, it was, washed out.
It was still grody.
But yeah, it was all grody inside and everything. And I was just like, what happened, And he, oh yeah. And he was like, it got lost in the back of the refrigerator for like a month. So I was like, that's yours, dog. That was yours to begin with. I need you to get this thing out of my house. I need you to get it out of my face. And you just
Get it out of my face.
put that in your trunk. Like,
Get
just
your
don't
stuff.
forget that.
Oh my goodness. Was that it on your hot topics, Mr.
Oh,
Kane?
yes.
Oh, took us for a doozy. That was good. I give that all
so
to you.
much fun with that.
You always bring it.
I heard that earlier today and I was just like, I have to. I researched that and I was like, I got to bring this to the crew.
So real quick, I have an announcement before we jump into this show. If you guys watched the beginning of this, we had our whole little starting soon, a little slideshow presentation. We have auditions coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend. So if you are out of state and watching this, make sure that you qualify. It's all over our social media posts, and pretty much anywhere you can see SafeWord is where the audition flyers are at. It tells you exactly what you need to do. So if you're out of state, send in a 2-minute video with the required things in the fire. It's up to your interpretation on how you audition for this, and that's how you fit for the fourth seat, the male host of the show. So make sure that you're contacting SafeWord email or reach out to one of us on our social media page to register so that we know to look for your video as well. All right. All right, so with all that being said, thank you, Kay, for your hot topics. I swear you be taking us on a roller coaster ride. We appreciate you.
Brings it every week.
Brings it every week. All right, so welcome to the first Friday of the month. And the first Friday of the month is our Kink of the month. And I told you guys that we would tell you, after hot topics and tell you what it was. And we kind of have it on the board here and then prolonging for a reason. The Kink of the month is edging, peeking, or surfing. And we have already done a video on this. We have also done a live on it. So tonight, because edging is supposed to be fun, we are going to do just that and be in the same sense. We're going to play some games, all right? And we're not going to bore you guys with the breakdown of edging. If you want to see that, I will make sure I put the link to that in the description box below. All right, so the first game that we are going to play, crew, is called Hedge Charades, all right? We are playing for points on this one, okay? Whoever wins all of the games will get to make the game for next week. Cool? We all understand that? All right.
Good.
So head charades, this is how you play this. So this is a game of charades, but you can only use your head to act out your word or phrase. Now, each SafeWord host has 3 words or phrases that deal with edging. Now, you are not allowed to use your hands. You are not allowed to, no. Head only. Next time I'll put you all in a box if you can't follow the directions. Head only. I'll let you move your body around, but your arms better be like they bondage to the dang chair, okay? And how you get points is the rest of the SafeWord crew is going to try and guess what the heck you're acting out. And if we get it, then you get a point, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. We are going, you know what? I'm going to start this one because I got a good one. I'm going to start this one. Okay. All right. So this is my first word. It is it's more of a phrase. So y'all ready?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You have no idea.
Oh, yeah. I know. This is going to be so much fun. Ready?
Is it?
Deprive.
Edging.
It's really close.
Peeking.
Restraint.
Not orgasming. Almost there.
Yeah, orgasm denial. That was good. Orgasm denial. That was my first one. All right. So I'm going to kick.
We are rated 18 and over.
All right, exactly. So here's the deal. Mr. Kane got that one. Mr. Kane's going next. I would love that. So your first word or phrase. Tell if it's a word or a phrase.
I don't want to.
Exactly. Is that it? Word or a phrase?
Scenario.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Okay.
Right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Role play?
Nothing is coming to mind.
One more time.
One more time, yes. I feel like you're watching a tennis game.
Yeah.
Tennis. Freaking ping pong.
Right. Or it's a mugshot.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, she got it. A mugshot. Wait, hold on. How does that have to do with edging?
Yeah.
Oh, do they all have to do with edging?
Yep. Follow the rules. I do.
What rules?
I said it right there in the beginning. The words have to do with edging. We talked about this. I swear we rehearse. We do rehearse.
How much of that can we actually put in there? That's why you went first. You got the only good one for edging.
Oh, no, I got 2 other good ones.
Okay, well, what you got?
It's my turn.
It is. It's Miss Sasha's turn. Let me watch her show you up. Go ahead, Miss Sasha.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, no hands.
No. Oh.
At a library.
The climb, the build, the climax, the
Almost there.
begging, the orgasm,
Denial.
denial. Okay, denial.
Getting there and just can't. No, you can't. You Denial.
All right, I'll go
What
next.
you got?
I'll go next because unless you want to go, Kane, because you got that one, so you can go.
I don't have anything to do with edging.
It's your turn,
maybe
Mr.
I'm
Roy.
not-
Okay. All right, I got a good one. Ready? This one's gonna be super easy.
I don't know, but keep doing that.
I don't know. Is
Licking.
lick
There you go.
How quick is that?
Oh, well, darn, I should have waited.
I know, right? Give the people what they want. No.
Hey, I just got a notification that we were getting screen captured.
Well, that's the build-up. Think about it. Foreplay. Foreplay to the build-up.
Okay.
Ah, see?
Yeah.
That's how you think about it. Use the brain. All right. Mr. Kane, your turn.
I don't know. None of mine have anything to do with edging. I missed that part of the rules.
So yours are just completely random. All right, act out your completely random.
That's fine.
Yep.
We'll take it.
Watching a race,
Yeah.
car race, NASCAR. Yo, I'm so gonna pull out just that part and make it a thing. The
Yeah.
All right, Miss Sasha, go ahead and go.
Okay.
No hands. No hands.
No hands. Denial.
Right. Teasing. Arousal.
Bad oral.
Bad oral.
Not in my game.
Not in my game.
Say you were
My
bad.
Yeah, just keep doing that. I don't know what it is. You're panting, you're heavy sighing, you're hot, you're overheat, you're turned on,
hot and bothered.
excited,
Aroused. Turned off.
Apparently, you know me, but no.
That was like the worst thing you could possibly say before you did your next gesture. That was the worst thing.
Oh, Miss Sasha! Yeah, this kid just took a. Why did you tell us? Okay, hold on. Arousal, teasing, orgasm, freaking. Come on, help me out here, Kane.
Orgasm denial.
No,
Yes.
Orgasm denial. I'm pretty much the same thing. Orgasm denial. All right.
Okay, next time don't
Oh
go.
my God.
You know me.
Well, yeah, I'm a switch. Who knows what the fuck I want or what the frick I want? Edge. Yeah, who knows what I want? So, duh. Orgasm denial. No one knows
That
what
was
I
like
want.
commit time to relax.
Oh, my chest hurts. Oh my God.
Duh. It's an enigma.
Oh,
We don't know what I want. So
Oh
it's
my-
not an orgasm.
Oh my goodness. All right. All right, moving on to the next game. So this next game is called Fill in the Blanks. All right. So this is a really simple game. Each one of our hosts have posed questions. Okay. Like once I did something somewhere, and they're going to give us 3 multiple choice answers. The SafeWord crew then has to guess which one is the right answer. You get a point if we can figure out what the right answer is. It's a kind of a test to see how well we know each other. All right. And these ones did not have to be questions related to sex or edging or anything like that, but it could be. So we are going to kick this one off with Miss Sasha. What is your first question with a blank and then your multiple choice?
Okay. One time I went to a business establishment and I randomly hit on someone in a cheesy way. B, randomly groped someone and said, "Come with me." Or I C, said, "Who's your mommy and who are you going to tell is your mommy?" Who's your mommy?
Okay.
I randomly groped someone, or I randomly hit on someone. Which one did I do?
And the question, where are you located? Give me the question again.
In a random establishment. In an establishment.
Okay.
We don't know what kind.
Okay.
I was in a random establishment and I either randomly hit on someone, randomly groped someone, or I randomly told someone, "Who's your mommy and who are you going to tell is your mommy?"
I'm going to say the first one, you randomly hit on someone.
Okay. What do you think, Kane?
I don't think you'd randomly grope somebody. Like, you being hammered drunk wasn't part of the story, so. But you know Sasha. I'm gonna say your switch ass went and told somebody, "Who's your mommy?"
Damn.
I wish I would have, not yet, but I did randomly hit on someone in the most cheesiest way possible. I went up to someone because I was with a group of people that I like newly met, and they saw my personality. So they saw a random guy. He was cute, but his armpits were super freaking sweaty.
Ooh.
And you could tell he was like a construction worker. He didn't look like he stunk. He looked like he worked hard.
Right.
So the group of people I was with, they were like, "Hey, Sasha, go hit on him. Go hit on him. But say something funny."
Go say something funny.
I go up to this sweaty guy who's cute, really cute. And I say, "It's really hot out, isn't it?" He said, "Yeah, it sure is." And I say, "Yeah, I can tell because you're sweating. I don't know if it's me or the weather, but I can see you're sweating."
You are a smooth operator. You are a
so
smooth
stupid
operator.
I don't know if it's the weather or me, but you're sweating.
Smooth operator. That's gonna play next time we come on freaking SafeWord just for Sasha.
I didn't know what to say. It sounded cheesy, but he looked like he wanted to give me the number. But I digress.
Hey now. That was a great story. Yay! All right, so Sasha got a point on that one. Mr. Kane, you up next.
Hot topic. That was sinister, man. Next. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
All right, so I once got caught blank in a bathroom stall at a bar.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Was I doing lines?
Ooh.
Getting down?
Okay.
Or was I passed out?
Getting down.
I'm gonna say passed out.
Miss Sasha gets it. I got caught getting down in the bathroom stall.
I knew.
And it was super random. I had gone to the restroom and I was talking to this chick at the bar for like an hour. Went to the restroom, and as I opened the stall, like I heard somebody come in. When I opened the stall door, this chick was standing in there, and I was like, I wanted to tell her, like, I didn't get that far out. She bum rushed me into the stall and started going at it. Well, somebody that worked at the bar saw her walk into the wrong room. So, like, I mean, that was the quickest, like 2 minutes before that got ruined. So I got edged at a bar bathroom stall.
Oh
It
no.
was a wrap. Everybody was hating.
Rap. Yep.
He's getting lucky and no one's happy.
And the worst part of it was that I knew the bartender, and I'm just looking at this dude like, you couldn't give me like 5 more minutes. Like, I get that you got an establishment to run, but just like 5 more minutes. Poor
Run
drink,
defense,
like,
bro.
Right. Right. Oh my gosh.
move around. God.
Okay, I guess it's my turn.
Yes,
All right.
it is. Come on, girl.
I once played on a seesaw and got thrown off and hit my 1, head, 2, my vajayjay, or 3, my boobs on the handles.
Your boobs on the handles.
Boobs on the handles.
Both wrong. I caught it in the badge. I mean, the girl got off, the thing went pop, and I was like, ah! 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 And I'm all rolling on the ground like, I didn't know that a cooch could hurt. Oh my God.
I sure did. I was thinking that, but the boobs hurt too. Because if it's chilly.
Yep. See, I've never caught the boobs,
Whatever.
but I was on a seesaw with a very big girl, and she just decided, F you, I ain't playing with you no more. And she jumps off the damn thing, and the whole thing went right up my crap. And I fell off, and I was just laying in the snow, just
Collecting your whole being.
I got seesawed in the ovaries. All right.
In the meat.
Oh, what the?
In the meat. I don't know what to say. In the meat. Stuff hurt.
Oh my
Sasha,
goodness.
you're up.
Miss Sasha, you up?
Okay. One time I was at the movies and I went too far with the popcorn, and I went too far with the cheese and the icy, or I got extremely carried away during the opening credits.
Extremely carried away during the opening credits, especially.
I'll even say what movie you were at.
That's not here nor there.
Extremely
Yeah,
excited.
extremely excited at the opening credits of 50 Shades of Grey. Or Twilight.
Or Magic Mike.
I've never seen Magic Mike or 50 Shades of Grey in its entirety. I know that's probably alarming to 90% of you guys. There's 10% of you guys saying, I get it.
I get
I've
it.
never seen 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Not in its entirety. I've read the book.
I've read the book. Yeah, I've never seen the movie.
In spurts, because it got to certain chapters, I was like, okay, I can't.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. So, popcorn, icy and sundae, or opening credits got me
Opening
carried away.
credits. Opening credits.
Opening credits.
Okay, or I said opening credits. What do you say, Kane?
Opening credits.
No. It was that sundae and that popcorn. No,
Oh!
the sundae and the icy.
Ice cream. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
And
ew.
if
It
you want to know
take
more
a
about
lot
that, tune into the
for,
Patreon.
you know.
I know. If you want Sasha's personal story on what she did in the movie theater, join our Patreon.
With
I
popcorn.
mean, it was levels, but that's what started it. But yeah, we didn't.
But
Okay,
yeah.
started it. The appetizers started it. But
I love
at any rate,
I love
who's
it.
next?
Everybody needs a prelude. You know what I'm saying? A little warm up, a little preheat. I'm just saying. All right, Mr. Kane, you got one for us.
I once got a lap dance at a gentleman's club by a sergeant I knew from training, a former school teacher that I had, or a good friend of mine's sister.
Ooh,
Good friend of your sister.
I'm going to say a sergeant.
Aurora got it. I got a lap dance from the sergeant of the third deck women's wing.
No,
I want you to stand and salute to right there.
You a lower rank, just like, yeah, Sarge, rub it on me. Mm-hmm.
Aye, Captain. Okay. Fine.
So
I
that's
like it.
actually a really funny story. We were in Pensacola, Florida, and there was a particular sergeant, I won't give her name or anything, but she was in charge of all the way on top of our barracks, the third deck, and there was a specific wing that was just for the ladies. Guys weren't allowed past a certain point. And so one time, a couple of buddies of mine, we went out to a couple of gentlemen's clubs, and towards the end of the night, like the crew started getting smaller and smaller to the point where it was just me and my boy. We went to this one club, and we just got tired of being surrounded by, like people that we see on base all the time. So we decided to travel further out and see, if there was any other clubs, like that maybe wouldn't be so frequented by some service members. We found one. We go inside, we have a couple drinks, and then I noticed out of the corner of my eye, this one chick looks kind of familiar. And then I was like, oh my God, that's Sergeant blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I ain't trying to blow up her spot, but like, this will be epic. And so I had a hat on at the time. So my hair was short, but like the haircut's a dead giveaway. So I had my head covered and everything. And I was just like, hey, and went, got a private dance, got a lap dance and everything. And then 2 days later, I saw her in the barracks and I was like, hey, how's it going, Sergeant? She was like, hey, how's mortified. And I was like, no, don't worry.
Like, shit.
Well, don't shit where you eat, or don't poop where you eat, lady.
Yeah,
it won't be a problem.
Well, she went on the outskirts of town hoping nobody'd be out there. The Marines went far out there to find some snatch.
It was not far enough. If you're on a base, you got to go farther than the next town.
You got to be a couple hours away. Yep.
I will say this though, this sergeant was bad. I would have gone across state lines if I knew she worked somewhere else.
You should have went further then.
You got promoted early. All right, so I've got the next one. Y'all ready? I see now. This is where, like, if Remy was here, he'd already freaking know the answer to this one. Okay, so I once played a Who Would I Do game in college, and just so you guys know what that is, we all sit around, as college kids, we're all off on a retreat, and it's like I would do this with this person, and then they name off the people in the room. It has to be the people that are in the room. Okay, so I played a Who Would I Do in college, and everyone blank. Okay, picked me every time. Was the only girl that didn't get picked, or was picked by all women.
Was picked by everyone.
Picked by all women.
Picked by all women. Both of you are wrong. I was the only girl in the room that did not get picked at all. I might as well have been invisible. At the end of it, I was like, really? I was like, for real, my dude, like, you couldn't even, because Mr. Remy was in the goddamn room, and I was like, you couldn't even do me a solid as my dude and be like, yo, I'd bang Aurora.
You couldn't even be a friend and be like, yeah.
something. Like, I'm just sitting there like, I'm a college kid, and I'm like, so no one. What the hell am I doing in this room playing this game? Yep.
Everyone was too shy to say, yeah, Aurora's like...
I'm not gonna lie, I had a similar situation. I got up, left the group, nobody knew I was gone, grabbed a soda, had some cake.
Yeah.
Came back, nobody missed me.
But yeah, that was kind of the deal, because then like it moved into a toga party, and like I had one friend that was kind of sort of helping me, and then the girls, like the popular girls, came over and grabbed her and was like, oh my God, you tied that so well, blah, blah. And then they just totally forgot that I wasn't, that like no one let me know that the toga party was happening. I'm sitting in a toga sheet in one of the rooms, like waiting. It was all a mess. It was all a mess.
Oh,
you live and you learn. That's the sentiment.
Right? I thought I'd throw you guys for a loop on that one. Yep.
That was a good one.
All right, Miss Sasha, you up.
Okay. So one time at a party, I was the only person to flash. A. B. Was the only person propositioned by multiple people to hang out.
What kind of hanging out?
Because I can't get with people's terminology, but that's what they said. Hang out.
Hang out.
Netflix and chill.
Or was the only one at the party who was bisexual. So the only person propositioned to hang out, the only person that was bisexual, or I forgot what the first thing I said was.
That's obviously
What'd you say?
That's not it. We know that was not it.
It wasn't it, but
I would
was
say
mixed
you were the only
response.
person to be
I don't
proposition.
remember.
I'm gonna say proposition to hang out.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say the only person that was bisexual at the party.
Proposition to hang out. Duh.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted proposition.
Everybody want to hang out with Miss Sasha. Everybody want to hang out.
Mama, you're great. Get everybody. Go put them in a convalescent home or something. Go get them a freaking tutor or something.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, yeah. The only person proposition to hang out by everybody.
Oh, okay. So real quick, Roy's commenting in. He said, "Whoa!" He said, "I got to call bull on Aurora because she is totally lying. She is beautiful. How would no one pick her? I call bull. I swear on the Holy Bible, put my hand on it, like on my mama. Okay, let her drop down dead.
I was
Right the
gonna say
heck
that
down."
person doesn't really lend credibility to your.
Let her drop dead down right now. That is what happened. Like I literally was sitting in the corner, like, should I leave? Should I get up? This is
Right.
awkward.
Like, this is awkward now.
This is awkward as heck. I didn't get picked at
You
all.
guys hate me? Like, should I even be here?
Why am I here? Why did you guys have
Why
me
did
come
you
in to play this
invite
game?
me?
Right. I was completely fine coloring over there, and you guys drugged me in this room to play this. Who would I do?
could be at home eating ice cream, watching a whole like a whole season of a show, and you're messing with me.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't know. That was a tomboy, so that could be part of it. That was a major tomboy.
I can concur. Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was a late bloomer and coming into my womanhood, my girlness.
The intimacy, because you were always a girl. Just the intimacy level, because you were like,
Yeah.
why are you in my face?
Yeah, let's go play basketball. Stop touching me. Ew.
Right. Let's be a dude. Let's go
fishing. Screw this.
wall ball. Okay. Cute, but damn.
Yeah. All right. So who are we on? Miss Sasha just went.
Yeah, Kane.
All right, so here's my
Kane, the
last
last
one.
I got one more. I got one more.
All right, so I got thrown out of church once for blank. Catching fire at the door.
Catching fire.
Defending the town promiscuous woman.
The town slut. Okay.
Yeah. My ringtone going off.
Your ringtone going off.
Your ringtone going off. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Kane was innocent at one point in life. We don't know when, but
right, we don't know when. But at one point.
This is a curveball. All of the above.
All of the above?
Why are you gonna nod like, yeah, but F off, man.
Yeah, I know you're supposed to have one answer.
No.
But that don't even work because you don't get a point for that. Because then all of them would have been right and you would have gotten a point anyways. All right, on to me. Whatever. Mr. K don't know how to play these games right. All right, this is the last one for me. Ready?
Okay.
Every time I go to a strip club,
okay,
I get blank. 1, free lap dances. 2, felt on by the dancers and told how pretty my hair is. Or 3, have a therapy session within the first 5 minutes of sitting down.
Oh, all of the above. Kane just said A.
So the last one was have a therapy session with all of the strippers in the club in under 5 minutes.
B.
So felt on by the dancers and told how pretty my hair is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been to a club with you and I've seen this happen. It's C. You kill the room.
the strip club to see boobies. Okay, I want to see you shake it, dance it, move it, shake that thing out, twerk it out. You know, like that's
babe, watch it, turn it, stop formatting.
I guess it's what I do for a living. I'm an intimacy coach. People gravitate towards me and want to tell me their problems, and that is right. That is a place that has a lot of intimacy and relationship challenges with the women there. And I swear, one woman will start off with the hair comment, and then it's, okay, so can I sit down and talk to you? You look like you could listen. Can I just, and then she's sitting in the chair and she's scooting up, and then she's telling me her life story, and then she's like, oh my God, girl, come here. Like, she's going to help you with this. Like, come sit down, come talk to Aurora. She's amazing.
Take it from me.
Like, to a point where Kane said, we have been to a strip club together. And I was like literally looking to find the cutest girl in there and get a lap dance. Okay. That's what I was looking to do that night. Why did everybody that we went with was like, Ira, almost you having a powwow. I'm gonna, this chick right here.
It ain't like we can go get a dance. We got to go to the bar and grab drinks because ain't nobody dancing.
Right. All the girls are well, and the way that Kane explains it is funny because he'll be sitting there and he'll be like, man, I've been trying to get with this really cute girl, and all of a sudden she's sitting with Aurora telling her life issue. She don't want to come dance, and then her turn comes up on stage, and she's like, oh my God, they call my name. Let me get up. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Please don't go anywhere.
I'm not going to steal the shine on Aurora's story, but I concur with everything she's saying right now. Did nobody come here to be your mama?
Yeah. For some reason, I give up.
One time, this one guy comes up and is just like, "Hey," asked one of the ladies that's sitting down, like, "Hey, can you want to go upstairs? I'm busy."
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Shit.
And I'm like, "You're not making money tonight, sweetheart?" She's like, "Well, as soon as you leave, like, sure, great, but you're not going to be here very long." Okay. I didn't start charging when I go to the strip club. Be like, yeah, right. You're a powwow circle.
So you can get some money. Can you get out my face and go get some money?
Right.
All that.
I'm going to start charging you your tips to sit here and talk to me.
Yeah, no, I'm not your psychologist. I came to see the titties. Can you dance?
Right. Well, and I actually had one girl that was sitting there. She's telling me her whole life story and her top's falling down. And I'm like, I did pay to see. Oh, she's like, oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so then, yesterday my boyfriend, blah, 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 and I'm like,
someone using an inopportune moment to be doing too much.
And it's like, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to be supportive, like, hey, I don't want to leave you, like just alone here, but damn, like this sucks.
People don't know how to be supportive.
I could have done this at the
pub. That, Brother Kane.
Well, and it's funny because guys will walk in, and I literally, like, no joke, if you've ever been to a strip club, they got those really low to the ground, almost bucket chairs, you know what I'm saying? And like circular tables. And so at this one strip club, like if you start putting those circular bucket chairs around, it turns into a powwow circle. Okay. Like no one can get in, no one can get out. Like the chairs are just touching, and all these women are sitting here waiting for their turn to talk to me. And then like guys will come in and they're like looking at the stage and they're like, what the? And then they look over the corner and there's all these women sitting in the corner having conversations, and they're like, okay, do we stay? Do we leave? Like what? I'm like, don't worry, I'll get the strippers back to you.
I was really hoping one night, like the night that I went out with her, I was really hoping that one chick would just stand up and be like, I don't have to do this anymore, and like walk out.
Like, you feel like that's coming next, but
I know, I'm just gonna get all the strippers to quit. I don't know. That would be a detriment for me.
It turns into like a soapbox when it's just like, yes, girl, shake that ass.
Right.
That's all I wanted to tell you.
Right. And like the best part was like when I was sitting there like, okay, like, because after a while this girl was like telling me story after story, and I'm like, I did pay to see boobs, and like that's why I came in here. And she goes, oh, okay.
There's me how to pay for therapy, girl, and I'm conducting it. This is not it. I need to see more of this and less of this.
Oh no, she did all of that. She was talking though the whole time. So yeah, my boyfriend and
Damn, you cannot say, well, that one time I was.
Right. Oh, I've had full-on conversations. No joke. Kane can attest to this. I have had a full-on conversation about a total life issue while a stripper was giving a lap dance in the powwow circle. Just Yeah. So I mean, I really don't know what I should
Me
do.
of
What do
the
you think I should
memes that
do?
I see online.
What do you think I should?
People
Stop.
saying
What do you think I should do?
this is like people being in the club, and this is them.
Right.
But when they're at home, they're like, okay, but you're a stripper. Like, what are we doing here? You're making money. I'm giving you money. Why are you sitting?
Why are you talking to me? Why are we having a conversation?
Yes. Why is this happening?
That's partially your fault
Why
for
is
entertaining
there
it
more
for so
of
damn
this and
long
less
too.
of
Like,
this?
Right. Yep. But that is the case every single time. So moving on to the next game.
You just killed it, Miss.
I know, right?
So what are we doing next?
I know. Next game. Let's go. All right. So this one is called Most Likely. All right. So we're not playing for points on this one here. All right.
Okay.
But we are going to go through these questions and we're all going to answer them. And so I'm going to throw the questions out there and you're going to say who is the most likely to do that thing. Okay. Ready? So who is the most likely to get stuck in an elevator?
Sasha.
I'm gonna say myself.
Sasha, yeah. I was like,
Even though I probably wouldn't, but I would say myself.
yeah. She said, I would say myself.
That would be my personal hell.
Prepare for that.
Oh my God, mine too.
Knowing Sasha's life, it would be Sasha to be stuck in an elevator.
Mm-hmm.
F all you guys.
All right, so next one, ready? Who's the most likely to get the whole crew in trouble? Kane.
Well, Remy's not here. So.
No, Remy's not here. So Kane. Kane in that mouth, though.
I've done it before.
I'm sure in his perspective it's between me and Aurora.
No, he said himself. Who do you think it is? Who's
you?
Yeah, he said, so who do you think is the most likely to get the whole crew in trouble?
He said himself, I'd say me.
You'd say you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So next one. Who's most likely to go the longest without sex?
Oh, me. Shut up. I'm going to need you to not make that type of response, sir. What'd you say?
I said, well, Sasha now, shit.
I know, right? You ready to put yourself on the timing block. Yeah, because
I'm a switch.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, Miss Sasha. All right. Who's the most likely to forget a sub in a dungeon?
Shut up.
Come on, y'all. Don't all answer at once. Ready?
Me.
1, 2, 3. Yell it out.
Say Aurora.
Me. Yeah.
Me.
I'm gonna say me.
Yes. Fuck you.
So between Kane and I, we just don't sign up. Oh, leave your ass and forget about you. No.
No, like
It's a
literally
toss-up
one time I was
between
just
you
like, what's this
and,
timer for?
Kane,
And then
but
like
I'm
10 minutes
saying
later, I was like, oh shit.
I've done the same thing, like especially when people want to be like trapped up in a kennel or a box or something like that, and they're like, "I want to be in here for hours." Like I'll set an alarm and go
say
do
less.
something else, and then I'm like, "Oh snap! Freak up!"
I
Yeah,
never left anybody like tied up in a dangerous situation or anything, but yeah, like wanted to be in a
I
box,
can't
wanted to
wait
be,
till I
like
finish my
restrained.
training because y'all gonna hear a lot from me.
she was like, "I purposely left that fool there."
Told y'all I'm a switch. Y'all better stay tuned to see me transform into a butterfly.
All right, who is most likely to forget what punishment their sub has?
Aurora.
Yes, Sasha too.
I can barely remember directions I just gave. So.
Right. And when I'm running like a couple different subs, I'm like, wait, what was your punishment again? I have to have a notepad going like, okay, that one was for this.
Gag somebody when they needed a furry outfit. I don't know what happened. You're punished. Shut up.
So Roy had said Sasha in an elevator. And I think he was saying me with, oh yeah, getting the whole crew in trouble. And then Kane for getting us up. right. Let's see. I do have a couple more. Ready? Who is most likely to embarrass themselves in public? Sasha. I'm calling it. I'm sorry. I called it already.
I have to be able to be embarrassed.
Like
I was
falling
a
flat
kid.
on their face.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
that was cute. She all looked up with, yeah, I have to be what?
I have to be able to be embarrassed. That part right there. I was a Kane.
Kane?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was either leaning towards Sasha or Kane.
I'm still sticking with Sasha.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is most likely to forget their safe word?
Aurora.
Me.
Forget safe words in a place. Yeah, I was gonna say Miss Sasha.
Me.
Banana
What do you
pickle
mean,
ice cream.
sir?
What was it?
Did you say horse or banana? I don't know. Just that.
Is that something new in Kink? Oh, that was the safe word we discussed. Oh, okay. Okay. We're stopping. We're stopping. Oh.
I'm lost. I'm so sorry. You said you wanted to get up. I thought you said it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. Oh, get up.
Get up. Oh, can't breathe. Got it.
You good? Do I need to call 911?
Who is most likely to kiss a stranger?
I don't think any of us here would.
I know, right? Like, I don't think any of us fit that. Oh, Mr. K. Oh, Kane's gonna throw himself under the bus.
It's the stranger.
Hold up, Kane. We got a story. I saw that.
Huh?
Huh? He drops it. Okay, story time. Story time. We're gonna take a brief intermission.
So who knows what this guy gonna do? What you talking
Tell us
about?
a story? No?
I've kissed a couple random strangers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tune in to Patreon.
Yeah, I'll get it out of him on Patreon. So join us on the Patreon live.
I had a buddy of mine real quick, bought a round of drinks at a bar. And then he, like, a couple minutes later, I don't even know what the situation or like how it all panned out. But like next thing I know, I'm getting my stool turned around, and then like I'm thinking like I'm ready to fight. I'm like, who's grabbing my chair? And there's this, like decent looking person standing there. She's like giving me this eye, and I'm just like, can I help you? And she goes, thank you so much, and just lays one on me. And so I just like, for what? Like, thank you for what? Like, what am I being thanked for?
Thank you for what? What you mean?
Why?
That was that dude. And I was like, but I appreciate you. And she got so embarrassed. She felt so bad. She went back to her table, and yeah. That's one
I'm so embarrassed too. I take the initiative to plant a kiss, and you're gonna be like, why? Why?
Like, wait, the heck?
Damn.
We didn't even
savage
get that
king.
far. I couldn't even buy you a drink.
I went to a baseball game one time, and the kiss cam was going around, and we didn't get on the kiss cam. But so like I had gone to the restroom and grabbed a couple more drinks. And so like I'm coming down the stairs, and there's this other chick that's like ahead of me, and she's being a little slow. So I'm like double fisting, like standing behind her, right? And somebody said like, oh, the kiss cam. And so I'm looking up to try and see like, is it on me? Like they don't do it like in people in the aisle ways, like getting to their seat. It's usually like people in seats. Yeah, it was like a couple that was like some rows away, but like everybody was getting excited. And so this chick turned around and was just like,
the girl going down the stairs?
Just waiting for someone to plant one on her?
Let's get on this cam. You're cute. Let's do this. Walking down the stairs at a baseball game and then just turning around on a random person and being like,
that was like what was going through my head. Is just
like, how desperate are you? Like, what's going on here for real?
But that's fucking awesome. Like, you just have random kisses with strangers and stuff,
Just waiting for
just All right, last one. All right, who would be most likely to ruin the mood or date?
Okay, Brother Kane, I'm sorry, but I love you. But like, yeah.
I love you, but
maybe you.
That's totally fair because I was going to say you. I just wasn't going to be the first one to say
That's
anything.
fine. I was going to say myself too, but
Well,
it's totally fine.
And that's funny because I was going to say myself.
We're some confident, insecure mofos.
No one can stop. We all like it.
We confident that we don't mess with ourselves like that. That's
Right.
hilarious.
Right.
I got this, but not really.
All right, and this last one I'm gonna let Kane do.
All right, so who is most likely to go on a world tour? To hell with all y'all. It's SafeWord, baby.
SafeWord.
All right, so that's all the games that we have for everybody tonight. I'm going to go ahead and take us out. We hope you guys enjoyed this. We just had a little bit of fun tonight introducing the kink of the month. So if you guys haven't already, or if you guys haven't experimented with it, give edging a try. November is a month to try new things. And in honor of, that no masturbation November, we decided to do edging. So we won't promote abstinence, but we will promote abstaining yourself from having an orgasm so that way you can achieve a much larger, much more satisfying vitamin O. So,
and let me explain something before you cut out. Yes. So real quick, we jumped around a lot on this live tonight, right? Things got really drug out. You didn't know the safe word of the day till after Hot Topics, and I really drug that out, right? And you also didn't know who the heck won the games.
No, we didn't.
All on purpose, edging, okay? Bringing you to the point of almost climax and then taking it all away. Orgasm denial. So if you want to understand and know who won the games for this week and who has the game for next week, well, this is part of your orgasm denial. You'll have to tune in next week to figure it out. All right. Now, Kate, you can take us out.
All right. So tonight is brought to you in association with Support District Radio Network, Uncut, and Support District Television. That's all that we have for you guys tonight. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. We certainly enjoy coming and bringing you guys content, fun, all this stuff to you on a weekly basis. So we do it so that way to remind you guys to stay safe, have fun, and always